Still festive as fuck, bitches. What everybody is your girl Cece with another surprise Sunday. It's currently 7 in the morning and I can't sleep. And I owe you guys a story time with Cece anyway. I was gonna do a funny one, but then again, I kind of wanted to like be real with y'all for a minute. This is a story that I was very hesitant to do. I really wanted to wait until like a big moment in my life, but since this is around Christmas and it's Christmas related and it's still Christmas, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Still damn near Christmas, bitch. It's still Christmas. Anyway, I decided to do this story. Now, for those of you that know me and went to high school with me and you know this story and you fucking laughed at my ass, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, bitch, the exit is there. Third of all, I hope that when you die, you go to like the deepest pits of hell to where Satan himself is waiting just to pitch your ass with his pitchfork. And for those of you bitches who laughed at me when I told the story, who had a big fat ass, I hope he hits you so hard with that pitchfork that your ass deflates. So there. For those of you that I told this story to, who supported me, who sympathized with me, who tried to help me through that time, guess what? Y'all my real niggas and I love you. So there. And for those of you that never heard this story before, well, you're about to hear it. This time I got broken up with on Christmas. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So this happened, for the sake of argument, I'm gonna call this, even though I would love to expose this nigga for the scumbag that he is. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna. My good pure heart's not gonna do that. So we're gonna call him Baymax. No, that's not too good. That's not too good. I actually love Baymax. Baymax is love. I'm gonna call this nigga Scar. So let's just go. Now, I met Scar through Facebook. I know that sounds creepy, and yes, technically speaking, we did have like an on-screen relationship. To be fair, like mostly just through a phone and through FaceTime and stuff like that, or in my case, like Tango, because I have an Android. But that's not the point. That's not the point. This guy still hurt me, and it's still a breakup story. So for those of you who want to be in the comments and be like, "Oh, it wasn't even a real relationship," yes, it was. Yes, it was. It very much was. So let's just get into it. Now, this happened around, I want to say, late October, early November. I was randomly on Facebook scrolling through, adding people. And actually, this, I should probably say this happened like about 2 years ago. And I was scrolling through, just looking at people, adding random people. Yes, I am that girl. And I came across this one guy, and I added this one guy. And he messaged me, and he said, "I don't know who you are, but you are fine." And I was like, "Me? What? And at that time, I didn't think I was that cute to anybody. I thought I was like a repulsive dragon face werewolf bitch that didn't nobody ever want. But yeah, he saw past that, and we started talking. We exchanged just kicks. We just started talking. We just kept talking and talking. We talked about everything. Like I'm telling you, this shit was like deep as hell. We used to talk about what's favorite food, favorite movie, why we like that movie. We just used to talk. We used to make fun of our parents because they used to make us work so damn hard. And yeah, we just yeah. The funny thing about, I'm gonna tell you something. Now this is how I do this with every guy that I ever talk to. I ask them, if they were in a fairy tale, which one would it be and why? He told me that it would be Sleeping Beauty because he wanted me to be the first thing he see when he woke me up. Fucking romantic, right? That's like the most sweetest thing anybody's ever said to me. So fast forward a little bit. He finally asked me, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I said, "Give me a while to think about it." After a while, I was just like, "You know what? Just go for it." And I said, "Yes, yes, I will be your girlfriend." Mistake number one. Now we kept talking for a while, kept going on FaceTime, just kept seeing each other, just doing the damn thing. And we really tried. Like we tried to see each other. We're still texting. So my mama knew that I liked this guy. My mama knew that I had a boyfriend, and she knew. And yeah, I was just, I was so happy. I was finally like one of those girls that was in a relationship. I was happy. I was, you know, feeling the best. I was like on cloud nine, just like, whoosh, yes, relationship. I have achieved fulfillment. So we just kept texting and talking on FaceTime or Tango, and just, that's just amazing. He just said all these sweet things. I used to write poems about him. And I was having a hard time saying I love him because I didn't want to like say it too soon. I kind of just wanted. So every day I would like go in a dictionary and I would find like a word just like I like you, I find you attractive, I find you unrepulsive. I would just say words like that. And it was just in bliss. I remember one night I was doing my homework and he texted me. He told me that his mom was in the hospital and that he didn't know what to do. So we just talked all the way through and I talked him through it. And yeah. And also one time he got into a car accident and I was just there. Like I was just, talking him through it. Well actually no, his friend got into a car accident. I was there through him the whole time. Now let's get to the sad part. Okay. So the one thing that we kept trying to do, no matter what, was we were trying to see each other face to face in person. We were trying to do that, and there were so many opportunities. He had a Christmas play at his church, and I wanted to go so bad, like I really wanted to go, but the snow was so thick. Like we get really thick snow. I always joke about it, but seriously, we get really thick snow. It's not been happening right now, but it's been happening. But it's been happening. For those of you that live in Michigan, you know what I'm talking about. And we just couldn't see each other. And it was just, my mom couldn't drive me or anything. I didn't have my license or anything. But yeah. The second thing was I think it was a dance at my school. It was a little get together at my school. We could invite anybody we wanted, and I wanted to invite him. But the problem was I had to sign the sheet, the whole sheet that they give you where you have to sign it off. And, we couldn't do that either. And the last thing that was like the pivot point was this bowling party that our seniors, because I was a junior this around this time. I was a junior, he was a senior, and we were doing this thing for the seniors of our class that was a bowling party, and I wanted to go with him. And, my mom said she wouldn't drive me, and I was just trying so hard. It wasn't until it was Christmas Eve, and I'm sitting down, I'm watching a Christmas special. I forgot what Christmas special I was watching. And he texted me and I said, hey, my mom, she can't. And he said, hey, can we talk? I'm like, yeah, sure. And, he left me a long ass text saying that, we've been trying and I don't think we can do this. I can't do this with you anymore. I'm sorry. And just all this other stuff. If I had text, I would show it, but I don't have it anymore. But yeah, and I just broke down. I fell to the ground. I cried. At that time, I was staying at my grandma's house because she had an aneurysm around the same time, and the doctors decided that we stay with her for at least about a year and a half. And I wasn't sleeping in the basement, and my dog was down there too. And I threw probably pets, not used ones, just so you know, but just threw the ones in packages. I kept throwing them and just crying my eyes out, and I was heartbroken. I was just so like distraught. And I never felt that way before. And for those of you that can want to ask the question, did I love him? I honestly can say I didn't. I know like I said, I didn't want to push it too far or push it too anywhere. I didn't love him like that. And because of what he did, I've grown so much as a person. I become more tolerant. I become just a better person for it. And I feel amazing. And the funny thing about it, and my mom, like, she said, this is why I never wanted you dating. And I said, no, it's fine. I'm glad I experienced this. I need to experience this so that way, I can learn to grow from it and learn to learn from it. So, yeah, the funny thing about, and my mom, like she said, you can let this boy kill your joy, kill your Christmas joy, or you can wake up tomorrow and enjoy it with your family and everything. And I was like, I'm gonna enjoy it. And I want to add one more other thing to it. Now I was still sad because day after the breakup and it's Christmas. I shouldn't be crying because over while watching the Disney Christmas Day parade. I shouldn't be doing that. But here's what really made me feel a shit ton better. I always reference this guy, Nostalgia Critic. He's amazing. I He did a video which was on, I think it was Christmas Eve, and I was too sad because I didn't know because it was Wednesday, and he does post every Wednesday, and he did it on the worst Christmas special ever, and he just made, when I watched it with on my phone, he made me feel 10 times better about myself. He made me feel so much better. He made me laugh. He said a very heartfelt message at the end. If you guys want to check it out, I'll have it in the link description below. It was really funny. And Doug, if you're watching this video, thank you so much. You have helped me through that time. I thank you, and you're just the bee's knees. So yeah, so that's my story. And if you're wondering, yeah, I'm completely over it and I've become a new woman. I am new. I am reborn. So yeah, that's the end of my story. Hope you guys like it. Make sure you comment, subscribe and like up this video because I do make new videos every Sunday. I love you guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and also Happy New Year. Let's get in 2016, bitches. I love you guys with peace and New Year's pizza. Bye.